Hello, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome back to Sexy Actresses Movie Month. Yeah, last time we got through Bad Boys for Life, so that was an awesome movie, and now we're going to talk about an animated film from 2009. And since this movie's coming out in a couple of months in June, Wonder Woman 1984, it's only fitting that I get to the her first film solo film appearance before the 2017 movie, Wonder Woman, yes, voiced by sexy actress Kerry Russell. Now, I saw this movie on New Year's Eve last year. The last film I saw in one of the last films I saw in 2020. I mean, before 2020 came, and this film's awesome. It's basically a much shorter version of the 2017 movie, but without the subtitles, and there's no It's not really set in a particular time. It's mostly set in present time. And this has a hell of a voice cast. So you have Kerry Russell as Wonder Woman. You have Nathan Fillion as Steve Trevor. You have Alfred Molina as Ares. He's a much better Ares than David Thewlis in the live action version. Rosario Dawson is one of the characters as well. Marge Helgenberger, she was in the Species movies 1 and 2. Oliver Platt's in it. Virginia Madsen's in it. It's got a hell of a voice cast, both American and Canadian. The animation is awesome. It's hand drawn. It's beautiful. It's like a Saturday morning cartoon on steroids because it's PG-13. I would not advise you let little girls watch this because there's a lot of blood. There's a decapitation. There's a lot of like violence in it. For an animated film, it's pretty damn serious. It is not uh, the DC superhero girls. This one is way more violent and dark, but there's some humor in it. And also, what's one thing that bothers me in the movie? Not Alfred Molina's accent. I think that the film has a little bit of a feminist agenda in it, a little bit saying that in the beginning of the film, Wonder Woman was like, "I don't need a man around" or whatever, and I'm like, and she said she thinks she can define any man by their traits, lusting after women and all that. But Steve Trevor gives a great speech, and I'm like, yeah. He's like, you can't judge every man by your philosophies or whatever. Every man is different, no matter what which life they choose, and it's a great speech. I forgot what it was, word for word. But yeah, he's like, you can't just judge everybody by a single trait. We're all different. We're not, we're the, no species is different over the other. We're all human and we all share this world. No matter what gender you are. There you go. And that's all you need to do. You don't have to beat it over our heads like they did last year. They did too much of that feminist bullshit last year and it hurt a lot. This is the movie's Blu-ray cover. I showed it already on the DVD. Yeah, it came out in 2009. I didn't see it back then because I was like, there were no Dollar Trees around that at that time when 2009 came rolling, and I just moved here, so at that time, yeah, basically the storyboard is. Let me just read it quickly. On the mystical island of Dermascara, yeah, that's what I want. If Tevye sees his review, he'll know. A proud, strong warrior race of Amazon women lives in a utopian civilization shielded from the corrupt world of man. Yeah. But a betrayal within the Amazon sisterhood leads to the escape of Ares, the god of war, and Amazon Princess Diana. No, not the woman that died in '97, Diana Prince, aka the Princess of Themyscira, must capture him before he unleashes global chaos and destruction. The aid of a cocky fighter pilot, Steve Trevor, voiced by Nathan Fillion, Diana tracks Ares to the United States for a battle unlike any humankind has ever faced. A fabulous voice cast, I agree. David McCallum, etc., infuses thunder and passion into this epic tale of the princess who becomes the world's greatest superheroine. Well, second favorite, I still prefer Supergirl because I love her to pieces, and Melissa Benoist really made that character badass. But Wonder Woman's pretty awesome. If you've never seen this and you've seen the 2017 movie and you want something a little bit shorter, this is definitely for you. If you're a DC fan, you're gonna love this. If you are a fan of Gal Gadot's version, you're gonna really enjoy this. Um, I think this is well done. It got a high rating on IMDb, which it deserves. Brilliant animation, great voice acting, mostly. Fast pace. It doesn't take an hour for something to happen. Wonder Woman holds her own, and she still wears female clothes. Again, kiss my ass, Rise of Skywalker. You took a woman that could have had potential, and you made her a super heroine. You made her a freaking super vagina faced, you know, freaking false messiah that doesn't change. She's just super powered from beginning to end. At least with Wonder Woman, she learns from her mistakes. That man is not just one person, but a bunch of people. And like I said, yeah, it's well written. The jokes land. I think Nathan Fillion has a lot of charm for Steve Trevor's voice, and again, it's a very fast paced movie. The action is fluid, and Wonder Woman doesn't wear a little skirt like she does now. It's the bathing suit one from the comics, and I like this look. The new version, she's like more like Xena, but I like when she does this. She doesn't do this in the movie. You know how in the 2017 movie she does this and she can blast things? No, she doesn't do that in this version. This is more like the comic book. She has the lasso of truth and everything, and she fights hard. But it's a different version from Gal's version, and there's no accent, which is fine. Gal's accent is sexy anyway. And this is directed by a woman, and it was never dwelled on. Wow. 2009 was more progressive than last year was. Good God, where everything was directed by a woman. Almost everything was representation, and everything was freaking feminism, and everything was freaking a woman directed this, so it must be important, right? Wrong. Charlie's Angels, Terminator: Dark Fate, that was directed by a man and it still sucked. Rise of Skywalker, the Black Christmas remake, Batwoman, the TV series. They all failed because nobody cares about feminism. Nobody. Not men, women, transgendered, or anything else. Even animals don't care. We want to be living creatures living and bonding over similar things. Not bullshit like freaking woke angels where it's like, oh, woman directed it and there's women in it and they're powerful. Why? Because they say so. But no, this is a powerful woman that's developed. That is not a Mary Sue. Like Captain Marvel, yeah, fuck the haters for that too. This is a very powerful woman that's almost OP, but she has these metal banded, head wristbands that protect her from bullets and everything like that. But she's not invincible. That's what I love about Wonder Woman. She still has her vulnerabilities and her flaws, but she's still badass. And she's a female. She always has been. There's never been a man that ever played Wonder Woman, not one, unless it was a joke. And I love her black hair. I think the black hair is sexy. Kerry Russell's voice is, hey, again, screw you, Rise of Skywalker. This movie did it better. It gave her more screen time. More screen time, and she's important to the plot. Not, the Rocketeer with tits. Again, stop wasting talented actresses in your films. I know it's over, guys. I get it, okay? But with Wonder Woman 84, hopefully Kristen's Wig is a great villain. I'm hoping for it to have fast-paced action like this. You got the origin out of the way. Let's get to the action. Let's see more that what Gal can do, and do that crazy that badass cry. And for those of you that hated the first movie with Gal, go screw yourselves. You know who you are. It's not that bad. I don't know why you people were afraid of a score like that. It's not like Suicide Squad, which I don't remember the score for that. DC can make good stuff. This is one of them. And the Dark Knight Returns, that was awesome. So was a lot of the Justice League movies, and Flash had an awesome movie. DC is not the devil. It's not. It's a lot better than you think, especially since they bounced back. They went from tanking with freaking critically to having Wonder Woman, one of the most highly praised DC movies in years. And Joker is winning and is going to win an Oscar. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. So DC is not the devil. Freaking KK Wars was the devil. Kathleen Kennedy is the devil. That's who you avoid. This is awesome and badass, and it doesn't need to preach about it. There's a slight subdued undertone of that, but it's squashed like a bug when Steve Trevor gives a speech. Watch it if you want to know, if you want to find out. And there's a lot of twists and turns in the movie, and it works. And it's fast paced, so it doesn't need to be 3 hours to get its point across. So if you want to see a badass Wonder Woman movie before 1984, this is your start. See this. I highly recommend it. And it has a badass woman. Voice wise, that counts. Because sexy doesn't just mean physical, it also means audio as well. To listen to what a female sounds like. And Kerry Russell's voice fits Wonder Woman perfectly. I didn't even know it was her. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Keep watching my videos. And leave me your comments if you've seen this movie. It's awesome. It's better than that Wonder Woman movie that came out last year. What was it? Bloodlines? Tevia said it was disappointing. This one is not. This one's way better, and it's worth your time. See it later.